In Chapter 9 on page 191, at the top we see language focus adjectives with ed and ing endings. So we have some adjectives that look similar, but they have different endings and they have different meanings. So, some adjectives are normal, like happy and sad, funny. They don't have any ed endings. But some words come from verbs. They start with a verb and they have ed, and the past participle of the verb can be used as an adjective to describe someone or to describe something. Some adjectives have the ed, and this kind describes a person. She's married. She's bored. She's married. She's divorced. She's separated. So these are ed endings. They used to be verbs, or they come from verbs, but they're used as adjectives to modify a person. Now, how about the ones that end in ing? Those are also adjectives, but they usually tell the reason for a feeling. For example, boring. Oh, the class is boring, the movie is boring, the book is boring. The person is bored, and the activity is boring. How about exciting? There's an activity that's very exciting for children, and how do the children feel? They feel excited. The children are excited because this activity is exciting. How about interested and interesting? If you are interested in becoming a child care provider, you feel that's what you want to do. You have an interest in that. If you say child care is interesting, you're describing the action of taking care of children, or the field, the specialty of child development and child care. Now let's practice making some sentences. He's excited about his birthday. He's excited about his birthday. Birthday parties are exciting for children. Birthday parties are exciting for children. We're interested in child care. We're interested in child care. Child care is interesting. Child care is interesting. Now, most of these adjectives we're talking about, ed to describe the person, ing to describe the activity or the reason that the person feels that emotion. Sometimes when we have an irregular verb, that means it doesn't follow the ed ending. Then the past participle is the form we use. For example, the verb break? The past tense is broke, and the past participle is broken. So when we want to use the form of the verb as an adjective, we say broken. Don't use that computer. It's broken. Don't use that headset. It's broken. All right, so you notice that normally it's ed. That is for a regular verb that turns into an adjective. But some of the adjectives come from irregulars. So if it comes from an irregular verb, it needs to use the past participle form, broken. How about upset? The word upset is a verb. Don't upset this person, or don't upset the dishes. That means turn them upside down. Do you know what upside down means? Okay, look at my bottle. This is right side up. If I turn it this way, we say it's upside down. Upside down. This is upside down. And this is right side up. Right side up. And this is upside down. If I upset the bottle, I turn it this way. Good thing it has a cap, a tight cap. Suppose you do this with a sippy cup. What will happen? The liquid will come out. And if you do this without a lid, if you upset this glass, this cup, then what will happen? All the water will spill out. Suppose you have a basket of Legos, of toys, of blocks, and you upset it, then you turn it upside down, and all the stuff falls out. So when you say a person is upset, what does that mean? The emotions, which are normal this way, you turn them upside down, and they feel not good. Okay? So when you feel upset, it means instead of happy, you feel sad. Okay? That's upset. Now, the word set is irregular. Past tense is set. Past participle is set. Same thing, upset, upset, upset. We have several words that end in T that don't change their forms. For example, hit. Ooh. Hit. Hit. All the same. Also, put, put, put. They're all the same. We don't use those for adjectives, but upset is one that we use for an adjective. So we don't put any ed on this. So we say, how does she feel? She feels very upset. Why? Because she heard some upsetting news. Maybe she was trying to get into a certain university, and then she got the news she wasn't accepted into that one. So how does she feel? She feels upset. And the news was upsetting. Got the idea? So when we describe a person's emotion, we use the past participle of a verb as an adjective. So here are some common ones that we can use to describe a person's emotions. We see these on page 191. Let's say the words excited, excited, irritated, irritated, embarrassed, embarrassed, surprised, surprised, frustrated, frustrated, tired, tired, frightened, frightened, interested, interested, bored, bored, disappointed, disappointed, upset, upset. Now, to describe the reason for that emotion, we use the ing form. Notice the spelling of these words. Most of them just add ing to the word. Some of them you have to take off the silent E, like the word surprise. The E is silent. Take it off, then add the ing. And some need to double the final consonant, like the word upset. When you add the ing, first you have to double the T. So you need to spell it differently. So pay attention as you're looking at the list to see the spelling and pronounce after me. Exciting. Exciting. Exciting news. Exciting movie. Exciting game. Irritating. An irritating voice. An irritating noise. Embarrassing. An embarrassing moment. An embarrassing action. Surprising. A surprising letter. I didn't expect a letter. Frustrating. A frustrating situation. Tiring. A tiring day. You did so many activities. It was a tiring day, and you feel tired. Frightening. A frightening noise. A frightening earthquake. Interesting. An interesting class. An interesting story. Boring. A boring teacher. A boring movie. Disappointing. Disappointing news. Disappointing result. Upsetting. Upsetting action. All right. Now, we'll talk about some adjectives. I'll give you a partner for activity 21.